να όλο μοιάζει, τέρμα το γκάζι, το μέσα μου βγάζει. Για σένα επιμένω, για ένα σου χάδι. Όλα για σένα, baby. Όλα για σένα, baby. Όλα για σένα.
Oh, that beautiful blue sky, and you can just feel that warmth coming through. It's an honour to have. We've had him so many times on the radio, and it's really, some people are saying, well, how many more times do we have to introduce him? But we've got new people all the time listening in. So the incredible Mr. Bill Papastergiadis, the Greek community of Melbourne president, the person that collaborates with Greece and brings us together with Greece, the man behind this amazing law firm that is just like the biggest in Australia, like seriously. Bill, welcome to the KK Factor, the Greek Eurobeat show on RPPFM once again.
Hey, Roula, good to see you in person and good to be with your listeners. Yes, in Bulyakmeni at the moment, about to head to the beach, so you've got me just in the nick of time. Mind
Thank you.
It is, but the firm doesn't stop at 8 a.m. It's now 2 p.m. or thereabouts here, and I haven't put the phone down yet. So might be a holiday, but I don't know when it starts. It'll start shortly once I'm at the beach.
Once you're at the beach, and look, Bill, I know you're taking a break, you're there with your family, and it's well deserved, but we also know how hard you do work even while you're overseas in Greece, and you embrace all the opportunities that come with you. You've been collaborating with journalists. You recently met with the Greek Australian community, the Hellenic Police Athletic Union, and you said as we lead into the World Police Games to be held in Perth in 2027, you've also, I'm just going through your Facebook, I mean, it's like, it's amazing, you know. The journalists and close friends, Manos Stavrianis and Katerina Komninu. Your first conversation is always talking thoroughly on how we can better connect with other kinotites globally. Like,
and they do that, Roula. They do that. What they're doing is they're in Belgium at the moment, writing the history of the Greek community in Belgium, and they are forever introducing me to other community groups globally. And so those conversations are real conversations. I've got a meeting tonight with Patuli, the former governor of Attiki, and with Kompandos, the famous Kompandos, the IVF doctor who's, you know, helped bring so much joy to so many Australian women through his IVF clinic. Yeah.
She went to Greece and...
Yeah, so many people have done that. We met with the Hellenic Police Association and a number of the senior commanders of Greece, including the former deputy head of the police force of Greece, where we spoke about their trip that's coming up very shortly, and they need some sponsorship, some help. So we're there to help them. And may we send out the message through your program about any assistance people might want to give towards helping them fulfill a dream of bringing together officers around the world and winning plenty of gold medals, which they have done.
That's it. And sponsorships, you know, for everyone to know, you know, it's tax time now and it's all tax deductible, but they need to pay on the side. They don't have many hours left. You also caught up with Councillor of the Municipality of Bulyakmeni, Mr. Nikos Nanouris.
Yes. There's a lot happening over here. Nikos is a great man. Well, I didn't know him. He walked up and introduced himself to me at the cafe that I was at, and said, "I think I know you." And we sat and had quite a long conversation, and we're going to continue that this weekend because, look, I do live here when I'm in Greece. My place is here, and I do value the work that is being done in terms of preserving the integrity of the Greek lifestyle and the beaches, which are critical to us, diaspora Greeks who that's part of our experience and journey when we do travel here. So, and
That's
you can
right.
sort of see the beach there in the background, I think, as I
Absolutely
scan across.
beautiful. The famous color. It's absolutely beautiful, Bill. Now, Bill, what I really wanted to touch on is because most people say you're everywhere, you work so hard. I came across someone recently that said in front of me to somebody that we both know, when does he sleep? And I sort of looked and said, oh, that's a bit personal, but I'm pretty sure he does because you work so hard. So it's really great to see how you caught up with Nicole Verti. You caught up with the
Yes, and
Olympiacos
those beautiful
in the
girls. Beautiful.
Women's European Championship League in water polo, and you hung out with the Andronopoulos son, with
Chris
your
Andronopoulos. I couldn't say no to Chris. We'd only arrived hours before in Athens with my daughter Elenica. And Chris messaged me and saying, well, you're coming tonight to Verti. And I'm like, oh, Chris, really? We only just got off the plane, but you can't say no to the Andronopoulos family. They are
exactly
the
right.
most generous of benefactors amongst many benefactors that we do have in our community. The Andronakoses, the Caiuses, there's so many.
And Mr. Andronopoulos
And
has been recently recognised for everything that he's done for
yes,
the hospital here,
yes,
which is
yes,
great.
yes. So we went along and I got to meet, as we went backstage to meet Nico Vertis, because he's a very close personal friend of Chris. All the European champions team were there from Olympiacos, the water polo team. And I
Isn't
said,
that
G'day, I'm Australian. And one of the girls jumped up and went, so am I. She gave me a quick hug and, it was beautiful because, there's a lot that connects us no matter where you are in this world. And we had a
That's
lovely conversation with her and with Nikos Vertis, and that was so much fun. I really,
yes.
really enjoyed that night. And that's what
Look,
it's about.
share those moments because we do see a lot of your work related posts. But I think, in fairness to you and to people that do follow you, they need to see that you're also human and you also do have some great times, and we're not talking about putting up personal stuff, but moments like that. It's really nice for the diaspora here in Australia to say, hey, he works so hard. At least in Greece, he's not just working, he's actually having fun in ways that maybe we can't, but we can live those moments through you, Bill.
Oh, look, at the end of the day, I am just the product or the end product of a great team. And so without that team around me personally, we would be doing 5% of what we've achieved. And, I'm forever grateful to the entire board, the administration at the Greek community, the South Melbourne Alice people, Andrew Mezzaruni, my co people putting up.
Bill, we're losing you. We're absolutely losing you now. It's cutting out. No, it's cutting out. Oh, no, I got you back, I think.
It's a good
I
time
think your
maybe to
phone
cut
is
off because I'll
saying,
let you go.
yeah, I was just about to say that. I think your phone is saying, Nick, Bill, enough. Put it down, switch it off at least for half an hour and go and get that sun and hit that beach.
Thank you. Have a great night, Ruler, and hello to all of your listeners. We love you. Thank you. You
Thank
take
you.
care.
Enjoy
Bye-bye.
your holiday. Yeah. And guys, that was the awesome Mr. Bill Papastergiadis, who works hard, but is living life to the fullest in Greece amongst all the work because he really doesn't stop. And that's what he makes a big difference to everybody here in Australia because he has united Australia and Greece. He has brought the two countries together, from sending university students, university students from here to universities in Greece and vice versa, and so much collaboration. It's just fantastic. He's a great person. He's the perfect person to represent Australia or Melbourne. Sometimes, his title is the president of the Greek community of Melbourne, but I sometimes think he's probably the president of Australia. And then you've got all the other presidents across the states and things that I've met some extraordinary people, and they do all work hard and they all admire and respect Bill for all the hard work that he does. But it's time for him to have some fun and enjoy his time there with his daughter Lenny and his family and friends. So we wish him all the very best, and he'll probably come back nice and brownly tanned. Okay,